The Song Finisher's Roadmap. This is episode 5. Well, how to beat it every time. Yes, that's it. Every time. You ever write a killer first verse and chorus, then stare at your notebook like it just insulted your family? Yeah. Welcome to the second verse curse. That's a mysterious songwriting disease, for real, where verse 2 either never gets written or ends up sounding like a bad sequel that nobody asked for. You know? Uh, the second verse curse now with 30% more filler. Yeah, well, what is the second verse curse anyway? The second verse curse, well, it happens when all of your energy, your best ideas explode into one verse, aka verse 1, well, and the chorus. And now you're left with, well, wondering, what on earth do I say next that won't ruin the whole thing? Well, think of verse 1 as the amazing first bite of a fantastic burger, and verse 2 is where you find out if there's a pickle hiding in there somewhere that you didn't sign up for. Yeah, I've been there. I've been there so many times, man. I could start a support group. Seriously. Hi, I'm Craig. Glad you stopped by and welcome. Believe me. Believe me. Yeah, since I started this lyrical journey, well, I've abandoned more second verses than I've finished. Yep. Welcome, Mr. Craig, to the support group. I'm there. Seriously, though. Why does it happen? Well, I don't know. Let's try. You already told the whole story. Yeah, that's a possibility. Sometimes verse 1 tells everything. Well, it's like reading the last page of a mystery novel in the first chapter. No wonder verse 2 feels like filler. You already solved the mystery. Well, there's no crime. So, what now? Well, we'll get to that. Well, let's look at reason number 2, though. Reason number 2, you lost the emotional thread. It's a big one, for sure. You were in the zone when you wrote the verse 1. That spark, that feeling, wow. I mean, yeah. But between then and whenever, you got distracted by laundry, Netflix, and 3 other song ideas. It happens. Well, that brings us to reason number 3, fear of messing it up. Yeah, you love what you've written so much, you're terrified verse 2 will wreck the whole darn thing. I mean, the whole song's going to be ruined. It's like, well, it's like inviting someone to paint a mural on your wall and then wondering if they're going to draw a big cartoon of a llama or something on there. Well, so how do we beat the curse? All right, let's look at some tips. Tip number 1, and there's 5. This is tip number 1. Answer the unanswered. If verse 1 asks the question, well, verse 2 should answer it. If verse 1, it sets the scene, and verse 2 moves the story forward. Here's an example. Verse 1 is a breakup that happens in the rain. Well, verse 2, show me the aftermath. Show me the empty room with the echo of muddy footprints walking across the floor, or the coffee going cold. Tip 2, change the camera angle. What? What do I mean? Well, think like a movie. I've said this a lot of times before. Or think like a movie director, even. Verse 1 was the wide shot, so verse 2, the close up, or vice versa. Give me new details, new angles, new textures. And if you're tempted to repeat verse 1 with different words, oh dear, well, at least make sure that the words are better or rhyme with something funnier like kumquat. No, but seriously, don't do that. Tip 3, the time jump. Okay, skip ahead in time. Like if verse 1's about last summer, well, make verse 2 about winter maybe. Or verse 1's the start of the night. Make verse 2 the sunrise or the awkward cab ride home even. And then tip 4, emotional twist. Flip the emotion. Like, okay, verse 1 is sad, verse 2 is angry. Typically how it goes anyway in real life. Verse 1's joyful. Well, maybe make verse 2 nostalgic. People love a twist. Keeps them hooked. That's what you want. Finally, tip 5, write the third verse first. What? Well, yeah, this one is sneaky. It can be done. I've done it. Sometimes I'll skip the second verse and write the last verse of the song first. Kind of gives me a target. Well, then I can build a bridge, or, well, in this case, a second verse to get there. Gives you a target. Well, anyway, here's a little quick one. I had a song, yeah, where the first verse came to me like in 3 minutes. Perfect. The chorus, well, hooky as heck. It was great. The second verse, on that one, took me 6 months. Why? Well, I think because I was trying too hard. I was trying to make it as good as the first verse, and instead of just letting it do its thing, which is what? Well, keep the story moving. So it worked out. One day I wrote a line about the sound of a door slamming. It's just like, bam. And then I thought, oh, this would be a great line. And I thought, hey, this is it. This is it. So suddenly the rest of it just poured out. What's the lesson? Well, sometimes all you need is a strong image to kick verse 2 into gear. Well, it's your turn. Yeah, it's homework time. Let's wrap it up. So here's your homework. Go dig out that song, one that's stuck in first verse land, and pick out one of these tricks. Answer the unanswered, change the camera angle, jump in time, twist the emotion, or write the last verse first, whatever. But let's finish that second verse. Let's get that one done. And remember, the second verse, it doesn't have to outshine the first verse. It just has to keep your listener with you until that glorious chorus comes back around. That's the point. Well, if you've enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe, and check out the rest of the Song Finishers Roadmap. You'll find those videos in the playlist. Coming up soon, Lord willing, a motivational episode that is not along the lines of what we do, and it's about not giving up. Even when your song is fighting you every step of the way. So until then, keep writing, keep laughing, keep singing, and may all your pickles be intentional. Hey, I'm out of here. Yeah, this is Mr. Craig signing off. See you next time. Take care and God bless.